Happy Catholic Schools Week, everybody. Today, we're going to make an art project, and we're going to do it with our buddies. So you're probably in a classroom now with your mass buddies. And I always think, what's the best reason that we go to a Catholic school? And my answer is always the same, because every day we learn about Jesus. Think back to December, we celebrated Advent, and then we celebrated Jesus' birthday with Christmas. Well, coming up very shortly is going to be Lent. It starts on February 14th this year. And Lent is a really important time because we walk with Jesus. We walk the way of the cross with him. So today, we're going to make these wonderful little pins that you can wear throughout Lent to remind you of Jesus. And what I love about this pin is it's part nail because our Lord was nailed to the cross, but it's also this beautiful purple ribbon, and purple represents mourning, being sad that someone's died. It represents suffering. It also represents fasting and repenting, which we're going to do during Lent. But then ultimately it's going to represent royalty because Jesus is going to be crowned with thorns, which hurt him greatly. But then he's buried and he rises from the dead, and we celebrate his royalty. So that's all the symbolism behind this pin we're going to make today. So you need 3 bits of supplies. It's really simple. You're going to need a nail. These are special nails. I think they use them in cement. You're going to need a pin back. That's what holds the pin if you want to wear it on your clothes. And you'll need a purple ribbon. Teachers Mrs. Gondek and I will be around with glue, and there's 2 kinds of glue. There's this tacky glue, and you can remember that the tacky glue is for the purple ribbon. But to make it easy, I kind of labeled my papers here, and it says ribbon. And we're all going to share this, and we're going to share our toothpicks. Then the other glue is called this ultimate glue, and it's for metal. So we want to put that on a paper that maybe says nail, because that's going to work on the nail. So here's the steps. It's so easy. The first thing you do, and students who are older, you can help the younger students. If you take this pin back, just make sure it opens and closes, because we don't want to work with something that's not right. So I just open that up, the pin comes out, I put it back in, it works. So now I'm going to glue it onto the nail. If you use a lot of glue, your pin may not open. So be very gentle and very careful. With your toothpick, put a little bit of glue on both pieces. So I'm going to put some glue on the back of the nail, up towards the top, just a little bit. I got a little bit too much, just a little bit. And then I'm going to put a little bit on the pin back, on the back side where those holes are. And then I'm going to stick it together, pin back to that. It doesn't matter which way it goes, just so it's up and down, just like the nail. Then press this down. And you're going to want to let that dry, because that's going to take some time to dry, maybe an hour, maybe 2. So that's the first step. Second step, take your ribbon. It's purple ribbon. You have to tie a bow. This is probably the hardest part of this project, but I can tell you that some of the adults in the room can help you. So I make a little loop, go around the loop, pull it through. And really, this is the hardest part. If you don't quite like your bow, see my bow's a little lopsided, I'm going to pull this back through. I'm going to make this one a little bit bigger. Keep working till it's a nice looking bow. That's pretty good. There's my bow. Now we take the bow, but we're going to use the other glue, because that glue is for material. Again, with your toothpick, take a little bit of glue, turn this over, put it towards the top, and simply put your ribbon right on top of that. Sorry if my hands are in the way. Then you need to put your name on a piece of paper. Your teacher will help you with this. Turn it over, because it still needs to dry, and we're going to leave it there until Ash Wednesday, and then we'll start wearing them. If you need any extra supplies, more nails or pin backs, glue, toothpicks, we have all that in the office. As I said, Mrs. Gondek and I are going to walk around with glue and you are going to make great projects today. I hope that helped. Happy Catholic Schools Week, everybody.